Well, joining us now for more is Laura Westbrook, a reporter for the South China Morning Post. Hi, Laura. What are the main concerns that the protesters have?
Yeah, it really cannot be underestimated how significant this is here. Thousands of protesters took to the streets in defiance of a ban of public gatherings of more than 8 people to protest against this legislation. And their concerns are that this would erode Hong Kong's one country, two systems model. Now, when Hong Kong was handed back to China from Britain in 1997, the principle of one country, two systems was put in place, which gives Hong Kong a high degree of autonomy for 50 years until 2047, and freedoms that aren't enjoyed on the mainland, like freedom of speech and the right to assembly. So they worry that this law would be used to essentially erode those freedoms. They argue that China uses national security legislation to go after activists, lawyers, and even journalists. And so they worry that could happen here as well. And one of the most controversial things about this law is that they have announced that they could have mainland agencies operating in Hong Kong with Chinese mainland agents enforcing this new national security legislation. Now, the Hong Kong government has come out saying today that they would still be tied to local laws, but that's got people very worried here as well.
Briefly, Laura, what options does this essentially leave for the pro-democracy movement?
So the timing of this is quite interesting because it comes off the back of last year where there were local elections of district council elections where the pan-democratic camp overwhelmingly flipped 17 out of 18 districts. And coming up in September, there's legislative council elections, and it's expected that the pro-democracy camp will do well there. So whether that gives them a mandate to put pressure on the Hong Kong government, that remains to be seen.
Laura Westbrook in Hong Kong, thank you.